E aí, tudo bem com vocês? Comigo tá tudo ótimo. Vamos jogar um pouco de Witcher 2, Assassins of King, quase consigo falar. Bom, eu sei que muita gente conhece o Witcher 3, né? E muita gente começou a jogar o jogo pelo Witcher 3, mas não conhece o primeiro nem o segundo, né? E tá rolando umas promoções da Xbox, né? Acabei pegando com um joguinho ou outro ali e peguei o Witcher 2 pra gente jogar. Bom, eu já iniciei, eu tinha feito um vídeo ontem, mas ele tem um tutorial bem longo, então ficou um vídeo assim meio estendido demais, assim, sabe? Bem paradão, sabe? Então eu já quero fazer assim, né? O vídeo com a história rolando, mostrar um pouco do gameplay. E é um jogo muito bom, assim, eu não cheguei a terminar ele quando eu joguei ele em Piratão, do Xbox 360 Piratão, mas não cheguei a terminar, eu joguei talvez umas 5 horas, assim. E não é um jogo muito longo não, acho que cerca de umas 20 horas você termina o jogo. Vou deixar aqui no normal. Deixa eu procurar aqui no How Long to Beat, que é um site que eu gosto de ver o tempo de duração dos jogos, mas é um joguinho mais curtinho mesmo. Opa, minha câmera tava tampando aqui. Dependendo do jogo, acho que vou ter que ficar trocando a câmera de posição, né? Tô pesquisando aqui no celular. Ó, 24 horas. Por que eu mostro aqui, mas tudo bem. 24 horas de duração a campanha principal, 34 mais os extras e como fazer tudo é 54 horas. Então é um jogo bem mais curto comparado ao 3, né? Que o 3, meu. Deixa eu ver aqui o 3, né? O 3 é 51 horas da campanha principal. A principal e as extras é 102 e fazer tudo 173. Isso só o jogo principal, né? Tô contando um pouco dos eventos do primeiro jogo. Esse jogo se passa, acho que é 5 anos depois do primeiro, ou 10 anos, não lembro direito. Acho que apareceu aí. Eu não tava vendo o negócio aqui no celular, né? Mas acho que apareceu aí o tempo que passa depois do primeiro jogo.
Come on, Sixes. Daddy needs you. Oh, shit. Ha! 20 orange to Grandad. Looky there, he's awake. You daft! Don't go in there! Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing. Am I right, Master Geralt?
Cara, diz que ele pode fazer nada porque tá acorrentado.
Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back. Look, he's awake again. Monster Slayer, my ass. A regular whoreson. I heard witches all start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them. Folks say they plough witches come the equinox. That's how they get those spooky eyes.
Enough! Take him down and put him in the interrogation room. I thought you died. I'm not so easy to kill.
Bom, quem jogou o terceiro tá ligado quem é esse cara, né? Apareceu agora aí.
I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Very funny. Bom, eu apertaria essa mão se pudesse, né?
Walk around behind me if you want a shake.
How foolish of me. Vess! Unshackle him.
Geralt of Rivia. Care to introduce us?
No, thanks.
Bring something to drink. We can't sit here cotton-mouthed. You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a Witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No, for Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
Então esse começo é interessante porque ele tá me pedindo para eu contar o que aconteceu, né? E aí você pode contar na ordem que você quiser. Então dependendo da ordem que você escolher, vai ser um começo diferente, entendeu? Então, ó, essa manhã o rei me acordou. Aí o contador, nessa ordem, já vai aparecer o sendo acordado pelo rei e tal. Aí o assalto já começa no meio da batalha. Nós nos dividimos no monastério, entendeu? Então você meio que começa, inicia a campanha de uma forma, de uma ordem diferente, né? Você escolhe a ordem que você vai começar a campanha, entendeu? Mas é só isso, eu só lembro disso, né, dessa vez. Não sei se mais pra frente acontecem coisas parecidas. Mas eu acho bem legal isso, assim. De você poder ter o início de campanha. Três inícios de campanha, entendeu? Vou colocar a primeira opção.
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle, but Foltest is not someone you refuse.
E aí, a bundinha ali, ó. Já tampar, né, Geralt? Por favor, me ajuda aqui no YouTube. É foda que os jogos da CD Projekt Red, né? Eles são impossíveis de fazer gameplay no YouTube, né?
Witcher, are you up?
Poxa, o cara deixa o cara.
His Majesty, King
Acordar
of Temeria,
direito.
Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the king...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, milady. Witcher.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
A wise war is a contradiction, Triss.
Then maybe you know just how I should advise our lustful monarch.
Stop falling in love, sire no further bastards, and don't wage stupid wars.
Genius. You know, these bastards could vie for the throne in the future? Then we'd have an even more senseless conflict.
Which doesn't change the fact that...
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined. But they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you dream of the Wild Hunt again?
Mm-hmm.
Esse sonho. Dragão.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Scoia'tael unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon? In the midst of civilization? Please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a fork-tailed or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the cults they ride.
I get the feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest. The wild hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto. Something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time. I'm sure of it.
All right. Time to look to the lustful king and his stupid war.
I'll join you later.
Esse comecinho com a atriz pelada, né? Eu vou tentar deixar rolar. Se o YouTube deixar amarelinho, aí eu vou ter que editar. Vou ter que... Talvez eu faça um corte, não sei. Então se de repente eu decidir fazer um corte, no começo dessa cena, né? Eles estão se pegando ali um pouquinho, né? Aí aparece ela pelada e eu corto. Se não, eu deixo, né? Isso vai ser para um Guilherme do futuro, né? Não sei como que eu vou fazer. Vai falar com ela ainda? Ah, tá.
I'll join you later.
Cadê o full teste? Uma coisa interessante pra falar pra quem não conhece muito do Witcher 2, ele não é um jogo de mundo aberto, e sim de capítulos e áreas grandes pra você explorar. Grandes entre aspas, né? Mas são quase que fases, entendeu? Então não tem cavalo, sabe? Ele é mais focado na história. Tem sim missão secundária, né? Mas é uma pegada diferente do 3.
A beautiful day for battle. Fear not, Excellency, we're out of range of their arbalists.
I am no warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally.
Lá com ele.
Finally. Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
Sire.
What say you, Excellency, of men who live in spite of such wounds?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers who inflict them?
Those who did this live no more.
Esse cara tá um pouquinho machucado, né? Vou colocar band-aid ali só pra...
I wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided.
Forgive me, Excellency, but I plan to leave the royal court as soon as possible.
Might I know why?
Too often they take me for someone I'm not.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenneran during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Sador. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fate has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador. For your years of faithful service to the crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
Forgive my candor, Your Majesty, but I must ask, what fate awaits the royal bastards when...
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Ada is dead, and I have no other children.
I see.
This conversation is over, Excellency. Please retire to your tent. Black One's in my camp before a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient and courteous. Was I?
I couldn't have handled it better myself.
Ha! I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
Poderia ser Witcher... Caramba.
Nothing new, sire. A month's passed and we don't know any more than we knew when we began. This investigation's going nowhere.
My agents have learned little also. But we'll find the culprits. It's just a question of time. Now, for the battle. I want you at my side today. Then you may go where you please.
Thank you, sire.
Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass! What is going on up there? The gods! Count Adjaveri! Catch, Witcher. Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
Cadê? É aqui, né?
2.5 degrees.
Ih, não acertou não.
Did we hit the bastard?
He ducked.
Damn it! We'll get him on the walls. Follow me, Witcher. You know, Witcher, I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
Are you mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides, children should have a mother.
I'm lost.
It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands I could not fulfill. Understand?
I think so.
Count Etcheverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic. They claimed the evil king would take her children, and they would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped. Her motherly love used. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
Wasn't a bandage breaking a sling. That's a swiving soldier's life. Taking orders, smash your foe. Coin and country there, your wife. And a long road
Na história do 2, né? Pelo que eu lembro, esse rei teve um atentado, né? De assassinato contra ele. É a cutscene inicial do jogo. E é uma CG muito foda, assim, muito legal mesmo de assistir. E aí ele contrata o Geralt pra proteger ele, entendeu? E descobrir quem tentou matar ele. Eu não vou falar quem tentou matar ele porque é um personagem do 3. Então seria um certo spoiler, entendeu?
Where the hell are we heading? What the fuck do we want? Victory! This I like!
Na verdade a gente sabe que quem tentou matar ele aparece na CG. Mas existe uma explicação. E essa explicação é dada no 3. É no 3, meu. É, isso é no 3.
That tower was ridiculous.
It was designed to break the rebels' morale.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a ride to then pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shit and piss-filled streets.
If years of service have taught me anything, it's that the Highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the time for that kind of jousting, Witcher. Continue your story.
Bom, ele salva aqui. Ah, salva, beleza. Como eu não sei se vai dar ruim no comecinho aqui da missão, né? Porque aparece a atriz pelada, né? Eu vou encerrar o vídeo por aqui, mas vou continuar a jogar o The Witcher, né? E a gente vê as outras partes aqui no começo do jogo, beleza? Queria só mostrar um comecinho, né? Tô tentando investir em vídeos assim mais curtinhos, né? Tipo de 15 minutos, 20 e poucos minutos no máximo, né? Para poder fazer mais vídeos em pouco tempo, né? Porque você tá fazendo vídeos de 40 minutos, 30, 50, uma hora. É complicado. Mas esse é o comecinho do jogo, né? Ainda tem mais coisa pra ver, a gente não viu o combate. Mas deixa pro próximo vídeo, beleza? Então é isso, né? Se você gostou do vídeo, deixa seu like, compartilha com seus amigos e se inscreva aqui no canal se você quiser. Sou o Guilherme Garcia, até o próximo vídeo. Tchau!